But happens all the time, man. Uh, finally, finally, this is something that I want to start doing, and it's the word of the day, right? And I do this. I'm recording this on a Friday, July 28th, 2017. I'm gonna put it out on Monday so you can start your week out, or start your week off rather, with the word of the day, man. And the word of the day is, don't let fear keep you away from being great. And I repeat, don't let fear stop you from being great. And I had an epiphany, I guess you could say, the other day about, why have I not done the things I need to do? Or why am I not where I've dreamed to be in life? Like, I'm still grinding very much so. Like, I have so far to go in my life, so many things I want to do. I haven't even started yet. Haven't even scratched the surface. And I look at pivotal points in my life where I could have made a decision. And to some degree, I'm not going to say I believe in right or wrong decisions. I believe that there may have been a better decision, but to some degree, I don't think there's really a right or wrong decision. And I'm not talking about like murder or rape. I'm not talking about that. Clearly, that shit is fucked up. I'm talking about just in like, you know, sort of random miscellaneous things. It's like, okay, when I leave here, I'm going to go get some food from this place, or should I just go cook? And then next week when I'm like, fuck, I wish I had that $5. Again, at the time, it was the better choice. But next week when I'm like, oh damn, I wish I had that $5. Now I'm like, I shouldn't have did that. So was it really a right or wrong? No, it's just at the time one is better. And, further along the line, you'll realize if it really was the right decision. So I look at it and I think a lot of times when I think I've made not necessarily the wrong decision, but a decision that would have helped me longer, or excuse me, would have helped me more in the long run, I made it very passively. I made it out of fear of my own greatness, and now in my 20s, in my mid 20s, I'm to the point where I have to be aggressive with my decision making, take calculated risk, because at some point you will have to make a decision that is going to make you uncomfortable. You're going to have to make a decision that's like, I don't know if I'm ready for this, or I don't know if I should do that. And I'm telling you, go for it. Do it. Do not let fear stop you from becoming great. There's opportunity for greatness every single day, but it doesn't get done because of the fear of becoming great, and not the fear that you will never be great. It's sort of like the fear of that maybe, this isn't how I'm supposed to do it. Or maybe if I do this, then I'll be able to get there. Maybe I shouldn't record Monday because I'm tired and I'll record Tuesday instead. Or maybe I shouldn't pick up and call, this guy that wants to collab with me on this because I don't really have anything ready for him yet. A lot of times people present us opportunities that we may not feel we're ready for. And you got to go for it. Because you'll never know when that opportunity may come again. And being scared of your own greatness, not necessarily living in fear, but being scared of your own greatness, sort of being comfortable at being good. That's all you'll ever be. It's just good. You'll be a brick in a wall of bricks. You'll get by. You'll probably live a good life, have a good job. You'll be happy. Hopefully you marry well, have great kids. But in the back of your mind, you'll always wonder, like, what could have been if I was not scared of my own greatness? And I'll give you two examples of that, right? So I went to court the other day. I challenged a ticket and I lost. And I could have, just paid the fine. It would have been less now than what it is right now. It's about $35 more than what I would have paid. I could have even got it reduced, right? I could have got it down. Tickets about $200. I could have got it down to maybe like $80, $60, save me about $140. But that would have been the safe decision to make. In my mind, I say, you know what? If I go to the judge and I say, you know what, judge, I plead no contest. Can I get a reduction? That would have worked too. But then I would have never known. I would have lived always wondering like, I wonder if I would have actually pleaded my case to the judge if she would have heard me out and said, you know what? I find you not guilty. You're all right. I would have always wondered what would have happened. So now I know, and I feel so much better knowing that, hey, I put my best foot forward. In life, you are going, and I'm telling you, you are going to fail more than you are going to win. But I'm also here to tell you that that's okay. Because every win should be celebrated and appreciated. And you should be thankful and express gratitude. Because every failure is all about perspective. Because when you fail, you're not done. You're not out for the count. No, you got to go back to the drawing board. You got to figure out a different way to do the thing you failed at and become successful at it. And that's okay. And, Steph Curry is the greatest, 3-point shooter of all time. And he probably shoot, I'm just throwing a number, 43%. Now, if you get 43% in school, you flunking out. So what does that tell you? It means that he misses 6 times out of 10. And he's the greatest shooter of all time. In baseball, if you're batting a 350, you'll probably make the All-Star game. If your career 300, if your career batting average is around 300, you'll probably go into the Hall of Fame. So that means that you only hit the ball 30% of the time. But what does that also say? That you swing not every time, but you swing a lot more than you watch the ball go by. You'll strike out more than you hit home runs. You'll strike out more than you hit the ball. But every time you hit the ball is a win. So keep swinging. Always, always, always bet on yourself. And if one decision doesn't turn out how you want it to, 2 decisions don't turn out how you want it to, 3 don't, I'm here to tell you that success is there waiting for you. You have to go get it. You have to find it, and you will find it. If you believe in yourself, I believe in God. If you believe in God, always trust in that faith in Him. If you don't believe in God, then trust and believe in yourself. Always bet on yourself. Know that you are powerful and that you can do it because you can. And don't ever let anyone tell you can't. Don't ever let anyone tell your idea is stupid. Don't ever let anyone tell you your dream is wrong. Because if it's your dream, then it's your dream. And if your dreams aren't big enough, if your dreams don't scare you, if you're not scared to be great, then your dreams are too small. Everything you do, you should do it with the intent to be great at it. And if you don't, then you need to find something else to do. You need to find something that makes you want to be great at it. Maybe that's a parent. Maybe being the greatest parent is a big for you. But whatever it is, you need to find it and owe it to yourself.